Welcome back. We are now ready to finish up the implementation of reloading. And one of our last to-dos, if we search for to-do here, is in the finish reloading function. Now, this function is supposed to be called by an anim notify at the end of our reloading animation. And it simply sets our combat state back to unoccupied, but we do have a to-do here to update our ammo map. Now, one of the things I want to add to our weapon class is a maximum magazine capacity variable. So here in ammo.h, we have our ammo count here. It's an int32, but each weapon needs to have a magazine capacity. Now that's going to be an int32 as well, and I'm going to just call this magazine capacity. Now I'm going to give this the same U property as ammo. It's going to be edit anywhere, blueprint read write, and we can give this a comment, and we'll just say maximum ammo that our weapon can hold. So for magazine capacity, we can give this a default value. So up here in weapon, up at the top, in the constructor, just under ammo, I'd like to put it right here. Magazine capacity, we'll give this a default value of something like 30. Now this means we need to make sure that our ammo is not greater than our magazine capacity. Okay, so now that we have a magazine capacity, we need a public getter for magazine capacity in weapon. Now we'll go ahead and stick this under the get ammo getter. So let's do force inline. It's going to return an int32 and we'll call this get magazine capacity. So it's going to be a const function and it will simply return magazine capacity. So now that we have a getter, we can get that value. So this brings us back to our shooter character finish reload function. We need to check to make sure that our ammo map is updated. So first we update the combat state. We'll give this line its own comment and say update the combat state. And then down here underneath it we'll say update the ammo map. So the first thing we're going to check is to see if the ammo map contains the correct ammo type. So we can say if ammo map.contains, and we're going to check our equipped weapon. Now we need to check to see if our equipped weapon is not null first and foremost. So we'll do that under the line where we set the combat state. So if equipped weapon is null, then we can simply return at this point. Now for this if check, we're going to say ammo map.contains, and then we'll say equipped weapon. And from equipped weapon, we're going to get ammo type. So if the ammo map contains the equipped weapon's ammo type, then we can update it. So I'm going to see how much ammo we're carrying on the character of this type. So I'm going to say int32 carried ammo and set that equal to ammo map indexed with the ammo type. So it's going to be equipped weapon get ammo type. Now this is kind of a lot to type out, this equipped weapon get ammo type. So why don't I just go ahead and create a local variable up here called ammo type, and I can just initialize this with equipped weapon get ammo type. And of course I'm not going to change this, so I'm just going to say const auto. That way this will be a const variable, and of course it's of class eAmmo type. So we have this const auto local variable ammo type, and now we can just use that instead of typing equipped weapon get ammo type everywhere else. So we'll do that. So carried ammo is the amount of ammo we're carrying on the character of the equipped weapon's ammo type. So we're going to comment this and say amount of ammo the character is carrying of the equipped weapon type. So we have this int32 called carried ammo. Now what I need to know is the empty space in the magazine. So if we're going to reload the magazine, we need to see how much empty space is left in the magazine. So I'll create a const int32, and this is called mag empty space. And that's simply equal to the equipped weapons magazine capacity minus the equipped weapons ammo. So it's going to be equipped weapon get magazine capacity minus equipped weapon get ammo. So I'm going to stick these on their own lines here so we can see what it is we're doing. So mag empty space, we'll give this a comment and say space left in the magazine of equipped weapon. So first we're going to check to see if this empty space in the magazine is greater than the amount of ammo that we're carrying. So if mag empty space is greater than carried ammo. And the reason we're checking this is because if the magazine empty space is not greater than our amount of ammo we're carrying, then we could simply fill up the magazine. But if the empty space in the magazine is greater than the amount we're carrying, well then we have to just dump all the ammo that we're carrying into the magazine. So I'm going to add a comment here and say reload the magazine with all the ammo we are carrying. And then here in the else, we can just say fill the magazine. So we need a function on the weapon that will allow us to reload its ammo. So let's go back to weapon.h and we'll make a public function for this. So we're going to make this function down here at the bottom and we're going to call this reload ammo. So void reload ammo. And this will just take an int32 called amount. So we can go ahead and create a function body for reload ammo. So here in reload ammo, we're going to simply take ammo and use plus equals amount. But here we can also check to make sure if we're adding too much ammo, if we're adding ammo that would give our weapon more than the magazine capacity. And we can use an assert to do this. A check F assert will actually pause execution if the thing that we provide inside here to check evaluates to false. So if we take ammo plus amount, for example, and this amount should be less than or equal to magazine capacity. So basically we need to check to make sure once we've added the amount to our ammo that we haven't exceeded our magazine capacity. Now for this assert we can place a warning message and we can say attempted to reload with more than magazine capacity. So this way we're making sure that we're not reloading too much. So here we have our reload ammo function. So back in shooter character here, we know that mag empty space is greater than the amount of ammo that we're carrying. So for example, if we have 10 empty slots in our magazine and we're only carrying 5 bullets, we can put all 5 bullets into that magazine. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take the equipped weapon and we're going to call reload ammo. And the amount we're going to reload is all of the ammo we're carrying, carried ammo. And then we can simply set carried ammo to 0. We've dumped it all into the gun. And now ammo map can be updated. We're going to say ammo map.add, and we're going to use the ammo type. Remember, this is the ammo type that we defined here with our const auto. This is the equipped weapons ammo type. So we're going to use add to our ammo map, and we're going to add carried ammo. That's going to be 0. So the tmap container is guaranteed to have unique keys. It will not hold duplicate keys. So if we already have ammo type in the map, add will replace that key value pair with the one that we're adding. So we're basically setting our carried ammo amount in our map to 0. Now in the else statement, we need to fill the magazine. And in this case, our magazine empty space is less than or equal to the amount of ammo we're carrying. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take equipped weapon and we're going to call reload ammo, and the amount is the mag empty space. We're actually filling up the magazine. And now our carried ammo, which remember, carried ammo is the amount of ammo in the map, we're going to subtract off of that mag empty space. And then we can simply replace our ammo map value for that type with carried ammo. So we're going to use add again, and we're going to use the ammo type, and we're going to use carried ammo again. So this will take care of the math in our ammo map. So just to quickly recap, finish reloading will set the combat state to unoccupied. Then we check to see if our equipped weapon is null, and if it is, we return. But if it's not, we're creating a const auto local variable of type ammo type called ammo type and initializing that with our equipped weapon's ammo type. Then we're going to update the ammo map. So we first check to see if the map contains our equipped weapon's type, of course, and then we create a local int32 called carried ammo, and we initialize that with the amount of ammo that we have in our ammo map of the type that our equipped weapon is holding. Next, we check the space left in our magazine of our carried weapon. If the empty space in our magazine is greater than the amount we're carrying, then we simply dump all the ammo that we're carrying into our ammo map. So we say equipped weapon reload ammo, that's all the ammo we're carrying. Then we set the carried ammo integer to 0. Remember, this is the local variable. And then we simply replace our ammo map amount for this ammo type to carried ammo, which is 0. Now, in the else case, then we know the magazine empty space is less than or equal to carried ammo, which means that we have more ammo than the magazine can fit. So we simply reload ammo with the rest of the empty space in the mag, and then carried ammo subtracts away mag empty space, and then of course we update the ammo map. So we can go ahead and compile this. And remember, finish reloading is a blueprint callable function. And we want to call this in the animation blueprint using an anim notify. So let's go back to the animation blueprint. So we're back here in the animation blueprint. And we're going to want to open up our animation montage for reload. So open up reload montage and scrub through all the way to just about the end of the montage. Now here in this section for notifies, we can hover over the bar for this first track for notifies and right click at the very end, add notify, and click new notify. And we can call this reload finish. And for reload finish, we're going to have a notify that we can put in our blueprint. So let's go back to the animation blueprint and right click and type reload finish, and here's our notify. Now reload finish is simply going to call the function on our character finish reload. So let's right click and type shooter character, and there is our shooter character. Now we can check to see if it's valid with an isValid node, and if it's valid we can call finish reload from our character. Now I'm getting a compile failure because in a weapons constructor I didn't remove this last comma here, so it looks like I'm kind of getting ahead of myself. So that can happen when going through quickly and making fast changes. So I'm going to compile this again without that minor typo there. So you probably noticed that. So if shooter character is valid, we can drag off of shooter character and type finish reloading, and there's our function finish reloading. So we can call that here. So we can compile that and save it. So now that our ammo map is uploading, then our ammo count is going to reflect that. Now before we wrap this up, I'm going to go back to our base weapon class and open up that blueprint, and here we'll see our magazine capacity is 30, which means our ammo should not be greater than 30. So I'm going to set our ammo here to 30 in the blueprint. And I'll also go back to Visual Studio in our weapon constructor and set our ammo default amount to 30. That way we'll start off with a full magazine. Now the last thing we need to do is update our ammo count blueprint. So here in ammo count BP, Here we have our carried ammo text, and that needs to be bound to our carried ammo for that particular ammo type for the gun. We'll do that in the next video, so we'll see you soon.